Well, the reason why we had to hire a contractor originally was when we were on vacation, we found out that our house had burned down. We actually had a fire that took the entire second half of the house off and did smoke and water damage throughout the home. So we were lost in terms of trying to figure out who to utilize. And I actually did quite a bit of web searching, and through Angie's List found Bennett Contracting, which was the highest rated contracting firm that I could find. As a matter of fact, I hooked into, not from a fire restoration perspective, but from a Windows installation perspective, and then found out after reading from that they specialized in it. And I called and spoke to Ron, who was tremendously helpful and said that he could take care of everything, and actually did in terms of the construction, which we are super satisfied with. And then in addition, he handled all of the insurance claims in dealing with our insurance company and the adjusters, which was a huge weight off of our shoulders. So all in all, we were extremely satisfied with the entire process. So one of the things that rebuilding your house affords you to do is all those little nitty-bitty kind of things that bothered you, because we actually had built this house originally and we thought we had our dream house until we lived in it for a couple years and realized that there were quite a few things that we wish we had done. And the rebuild and Bennett allowed us to really correct all of those issues. As a matter of fact, right behind me where you see the dining room table right now, that used to be our kitchen. So we had this small galley kitchen, and we like to cook and we like to entertain in the kitchen, and that was always a bother for us. As a matter of fact, we did Thanksgiving here one year with 27 people, and having that kitchen was very difficult. So now you see behind me the new kitchen that used to be our dining room, and it looks seamless in the construction, and we are very, very happy. It's my dream kitchen. I grew up, my father was a chef, and I had always had a dream of having a kitchen that I love to cook in, and I finally have one. In addition, we were able to add pocket doors into several spots in the house where we had some tight spaces, and we were able to rearrange a few of the doors and how they entered and exited in the tight areas, which has created a streamlined living space for us. What was really beneficial for us was it wasn't just the quality of the construction and them being open to us discussing what we wanted to have. They really took a huge weight off of our shoulders in dealing with the insurance company. We did not have to hire a private adjuster because of the work they did, which saved us on our insurance bill roughly around $50,000, $60,000. It saved us by them doing that for us. So from our perspective, we would never use another contractor other than Bennett going forward.
I'm Ron Barrier. I'm from Bennett Contracting, and I helped them, Lillies, on their project here. We have an insurance program we use through Xactimate with a lot of insurance companies. We deal with this every day, so it's not a challenge for us because we're used to it. We know how to handle insurance companies, and we can work with people and get them back into their homes. And that's our pride and joy of this type of work. This was a huge project, not just a small project, and we had to do it in the middle of the winter, which is a very snowy winter of 2010 and 11. So every morning we were here shoveling, including me. But we did change a few things in the house to make the house more appealing to the customer, and worked with them. And those were extras that were added on that they chose to do with the project. We expanded their master bedroom to give them each their own closet. Took Bob out of the master bedroom bath closet and put him into his own closet and put in a whirlpool tub. We put in a stand-up shower for him and made a bathroom a bathroom. The bedroom got bigger by going over the garage. And so folks, why don't we just take a look at what we did here on this house.
So one of the nicest features was that we were able to take this area, which used to be the galley kitchen that we had with an eat-in area at the end, and we were able to convert that to a new dining area for us that just attaches right to both our family room and our kitchen. It about tripled the space of our kitchen, and with the work that Ron was able to do with us on the planning, we quadrupled the amount of storage that we had, which was always big. And we used to have to store half of our stuff in the basement, and now our entire kitchen's stored upstairs. So as I mentioned, this is terrific. We eat dinners here every night as opposed to the once or twice a year that we used to use the formal dining room. And we just taken the same space and now making an everyday usable space.
All right, one of the features we did here was putting in these pocket doors for Bob and Maura. The reason behind this was to allow them to have their children to have privacy, but yet they would still keep track of them. By expanding the kitchen into the old dining room, it took their living room kind of away and made it one big great room over here. And so that the family's here, and if the children want to be alone, they can be in a separate room. And that's what the design of the pocket doors were for. The other doors were already here in this room. They were closed off from the main entry.